Now, the Kenya Model United Nations has officially launched the 25th session on Refugee Week, hosted at Kenyatta University's Parklands campus. The event brings together students, diplomats, refugees, and dignitaries to spotlight inclusive policy and dignity for displaced persons. Our reporter Yvonne Kemuma covered today's opening ceremony and filed this story.
The Kenya Model United Nations today launched the 25th session of the Refugee Week, a reflection on a renewed call for dignity, not just charity, for refugees. The opening ceremony hosted at Kenyatta University's Parkland campus brought together student delegates, refugee voices, and diplomats.
Alleviating the refugee crisis requires a coordinated global effort involving governments, humanitarian organizations, and local communities.
Kenyatta University Vice Chancellor Professor Paul Wainaina, while officiating the launch, urged Kenyans to view refugees not as a burden but as a part of society. With over 4.5 million refugees in the Horn of Africa, many fleeing conflict, climate crises, and economic collapse, Kenya's evolving legal protections were highlighted, including the Refugee Act of 2021 and the 2024 General Regulations. Professor Paul Wainaina commended the government for issuing legally recognized refugee documents that enabled access to essential services such as healthcare and education. However, he stressed that true integration goes beyond access.
As a country, as a nation, we need to do more. The issue of probably giving handout is not enough. What we need is actually to have these people as part of us.
On her part, South Sudan's Deputy Ambassador Ida Wade echoed the sentiment, thanking Kenya for hosting thousands of refugees over the years.
I urge you still to increase the scholarship for lower and higher schools and even food distribution. Why I'm saying this, we have a lot of our children who are in lower schools, who are in higher schools like universities like this, but they cannot manage, even their parents cannot manage to pay their school fees.
With the global refugee population continuing to rise, speakers emphasized the need to address displacement with both policy and compassion. Speaking to the media, David Ndonyuzwe, a Congolese refugee, currently a student pursuing healthcare management, who had to flee ongoing conflict, shared that while leaving home was painful, finding a safe place to call home has brought a sense of healing.
There are still a lot of gaps, especially in integration. We are still in Kenya, yes, we are received, we have a home, but when it comes to essential services like financial services, getting jobs, education, all those opportunities, you still stand, you are lost in the middle because your documents cannot access all those services.
Emmanuel Kiamo, a student at Strathmore University, added his voice to the call for empathy.
All I just wish for everyone to be peaceful, keep peace in every aspect, because amani, in Swahili it says amani to peace is ours. So if you don't have peace, you don't have progress.
The Kenya Model United Nations Refugee Week will run until the 21st of June with forums, debate, and youth-led diplomacy sessions planned throughout.
In our language, it's a milk pot.
Yvonne Kemuma, KUTV.